Hi YouTube, it's me, the Shy Pianist, or you may know as Donald of for War Games. Gonna be bringing you another deck profile of mine, and this is deck 16 Fuko, who can only be generalized with as a water deck. Some background info. I initially made this deck because at the time I noticed I didn't have any water based or water attribute based decks, and so I had a look at what I had, and it just basically I mishmashed a fair amount of different stuff together, and using Neo Daedalus as a basis, and then it just sort of evolved from that into what it is now. So as you can probably tell, the deck itself is very very fun for what it is. It's very loosely based for what the deck is supposed to do, and yeah, the card sleeves are standard size, as with all my other ones that I have, and yeah, like I don't think this is something that you should like regard as like metal or at all, and there's going to be a lot of card tech that is going to be just purely because I chose it for fun basis on that. So let's get straight into the deck profile. I do apologize if the movement of the camera is a bit off-putting. My camera is a bit faulty at the moment, so yeah, apologies on that. So straight into it, let's go straight with what I have. So I only played the one Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus. Admittedly, I only also played the one Levia Dragon Daedalus. Admittedly, like these are sort of considered the boss monsters of the deck, but I didn't want to heavily rely on this card. Because of the new errata with a Neo Daedalus, you have to tribute Daedalus to special summon itself. But if you do, its effect to be able to send the Yumi on your side of the field, to then send all cards in both players' hand and on the field to the graveyard, except this card is really nice on that. But Daedalus has also the effect of destroying all cards on the field except this card, by sending Yumi to your side of the field to grave. So yeah, it's really just the one-offs that I just thought it was just nice for the deck on that part. But next, play the two Corderus, where you just simply its effect is you send a Yumi to your side of the field to then target up to 2 cards your opponent controls and then send them to graveyard. So they all have the effect obviously to send Yumi and then to just send cards to the graveyard, which is really nice on that part. But yeah, this is sort of the foundation and start of the deck. So all of the next few monsters are just sort of personal choice text that I put in for the deck. Now, the one Rage of the Deep Sea is the fact that if you have Yumi, a legendary ocean on the field, its level is reduced by 1, becoming a level 4, so you can just hard normal summon it, and it gains 500 attack and defense for each fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monsters in your graveyard. So this is what the deck mainly comprises of, so that's why it's just a nice like if you can level 4 if you have a legendary ocean on the board, and just make it a big beat stick on that part. Next, I play the 2 Cold Enchanter and the 1 Ice Master. Now, a lot of people may not actually know this card because it's very old in a sense. So Cold Enchanter has the effect where you can discard a card to place 1 ice counter on a face-up monster, and this card gains 300 attack for each ice counter on the field. Now, this is before a problem-solvent card text, so I'm not. I don't know if there's any case of whether it discards for cost or discards for an effect, but I would assume you discard for cost to then place an ice counter on the field. Ice Master has the effect where you can special summon this card by tributing 2 water monsters on your side of the field, and once per turn you can place an ice counter on 1 face-up monster, and its third effect, you contribute this card to destroy all monsters with an ice counter on ice counter or ice counters. So it was just a very nice special summon 25 beat stick, and then to be able to just pop any monster with ice counters is just like additional bonus on that. So yeah. Next, I have 2 Blizzard Falcon. Now, Blizzard Falcon has the effect of if its current attack is higher than its original attack, you can inflict 1,500 damage to your opponent. This can be easily achieved if you just simply have a legendary ocean on the field and you just normal summon it, and then you can use the effect to burn your opponent for 1,500. But you can only use this effect can only be used once while this is face up on the field, and you can use the effect of Blizzard Falcon once per turn. So yes, if as soon as you normal summon it and burn your opponent for 15, you can't really use it unless you flip it face down and then flip it back face up, or return it back to hand and then just normal summon it again. So yeah, it's just a nice niche little burn card for just the water deck. Sense. I played the one Mother Grizzly. If it's destroyed by battle, you special summon one water monster with 1,500 attack or less in attack mode to your side field. Making a return, double Drill Barnacle. Drill Barnacle obviously just to be able to inflict 1,000 damage. Gain 1,000 attack and attack directly each time. Attack directly and then buffing itself for 1k is just really nice to have. The 2 Starboy, yes, we are playing the OG Starboy to buff all your water monsters with 500 attack and defense, just 500 attack, sorry, and decreasing fire, but mainly just for that 500 boost on all your water monsters. For personal little fun tech, I do play 2 Penguin Soldier. Simply because it's just a really fun interaction to be able to bounce up to 2 on the field. Now, assuming if your opponent doesn't actually attack into it, you can flip summon itself and then target itself and another monster back to hand. So that's what it does, ready for what it's worth. Next, we have the one Reese the Ice Mistress. Now, Reese Ice Mistress is mainly in here for the fact that it's a level 2 water tuner. It also has the bonus effect that it can't be destroyed by battle with a level 4 or higher monster. So back then, it was just generally a way to just set itself to then, in a way, to just stall for the next return to summon a level 4 for this deck, or anything really if you do play it. And then synchro summon. Last but not least, I played the one Crystal Seer. This is just so that you can look at the top 2 cards of your deck and then just add one and put the other one to the bottom of your deck. Yeah. Okay, on to the spells. I played the one Yumi and the 2 a Legendary Ocean. I mainly prefer to see a Legendary Ocean for than Yumi, but Yumi just has a just really nice interaction of the effect for what it is. And to go with the field spells, you have to play at least 1 Terraforming, just so you can search what you want. Now, other water tech cards. This is the water hazard. Now, its effect is, if you control no monsters, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower water monster from your hand. Now, yes, I probably should be playing, considering what the deck is, I should be playing at least 3 of this, but at the time when building the deck, I didn't consider to put it at 3, but yes, in this sort of day and age, it is worth to, I probably should be playing this at 3. Now, I have no idea that as to whether Marincess would play this card, considering it's just a free, if you go first, or it's just a free body to summon your side of the board. But yeah, admittedly, I think Seahorse can just do everything by itself to then do what the deck does. Next, I played the 2 Big Wave, Small Wave, so you destroy all face-up water monsters on your side of the field, then you can special summon water monsters from your hand up to the same number of monsters destroyed by this effect. So yeah, you're basically exchanging monsters on your side of the field for just bigger ones in your hand. It's just simple as. Next, I played the 2 Salvage, obviously just to recur just the 1,500 less attack water monsters in grave back to hand. Another personal favorite tech is the Aquarium stage. Now, aside from the Aqua Actra effect, I mainly have this for the fact that your water monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle with a non-water monster. It also has the second effect that if it's sent from field to graveyard, you can target an aqua monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and you cannot special summon it for the rest of the turn except for aqua monsters. Now, I do have, a few, just on the top of my head, Drill Barnacle and Penguin Soldier, but the fact that your water monsters can't be destroyed by battle with a non-water monster is just too good to have. So yeah, I probably should be playing this more than once. Have the one Aquajet. Now, Aquajet was mainly in here to boost Drill Barnacle for the extra 1k to then basically speed up the process. Its effect is you target a fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster you control and give it 1000 attack. Just simple as. And we have, yeah, probably standard stuff. I have the one Dark Hole, Raigeki, Monster Reborn, and the one MST. Yeah, just, or it can be Twin Twister or whatever you really want. Just some back row destruction and board wipe on that part. For the trap lineup, it is very like just one-offs. Admittedly, I probably should play some others more than more than others. I have the Tornado Wall. So Tornado Wall, while you control, you can only activate this card if Yumi is on your side of the field. As long as Yumi remains face up on your side of the field, damage to your life points becomes 0, and if Yumi is destroyed, you then destroy this card. Next we have the Poseidon Wave. Poseidon Wave, if your opponent monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate attack, and if you do, if you control any face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua monsters, inflict 800 damage to your opponent for each of those monsters. Very nice to have. Esbahan, if a monster whose attribute is other than water is normal or special summoned, including face down summons, and you control a face up water monster, they are that summoned monster is changed to defense position. So very simple on that. Torrential Reborn. If face-up water monster you control is destroyed by battle by card effect and sent to your graveyard, you special summon the monsters destroyed and send it from the field to the graveyard at that time. Then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each of those special summoned monsters. You're going to use this once per turn. So the really interesting or interaction with this is you have your board, you play your Dark Hole, wipe both sides of the board and play Torrential Reborn to then revive everything back. And to round out the Sun Traps, I have the one Bottomless and the one Mirror Force. But yeah, you can see like this is just really standard or just really basic, simple, staple stuff for the deck. Right, on to the extra deck. So the extra deck is pretty simple for most part. I have played them one for the synchros. Yes, I only have the decided to go with just the one Coral Dragon, respin, a level 2 tuner, and the one more likely to summon is a level 6 level 6 synchro. So that's why I've just gone with the one Coral Dragon. For the XYZs, I played the one Bahamut Shark and the one Totally Awesome. This was bumped at 2 each for when before Master Rule 4 was a thing, because to be able to just spam out Totally Awesome is just, it's just 3 pluses on that. I have the Utopia package, like just for whenever you need to actually beat over stuff. And we have Castle, Abyss Dweller, and the Cowboy for generic rank 4s. For the links, we have the 2 Miss Starboy, obviously, just boost the Titan and the reoccur, and we also have the Lambda in case you need to get rid of the XYZs or on that part, just to open up spaces. We have the one Phoenix and the one Unicorn, just generic stuff on that, and just the Borreload and Borrelsword to top things off, just for when you really need to go further or beyond. So that is it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this sort of low key and sort of loosely based fun, I would say. It's just for all you like non-meta players, for you rogue players, and those, or just general players that are just looking to have a bit of fun with the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of deck profile for today. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and as always guys, happy dueling!